Evening.
Hey everyone, welcome to Judging for the Win. I'm Dave, and this is actually going to be a really fun time because we're going to be doing something a little bit different today. Today is this month's patron pick, and we are going to be playing some Judge Tower. And of course, when I say we, I'm not just talking about myself, I'm talking about the other fantastic judges that we have here in Fort Wayne. Fellas, you want to introduce yourselves?
My name is Mikey. I've been a judge for a little while now. I'm L1, and I'm really excited to play this.
OG fans of the channel may remember my voice. I'm
indeed.
Dalton Grimes, level 2 in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and I am excited to be back with Dave tonight.
And yes, I'm excited too because one of the things I really love about the judge program is that you get to meet and interact with other judges, and not just the other judges that make mistakes on all the rulings that you encounter, but other judges who are actual human beings just like you, and we have a fantastic community. So one of the things that this community does is play games, and sometimes regular Magic just isn't going to cut it. So in times like that, we have some fun facts that we do, and this is one of the fun formats that the judge community has come up with. And so it's called Judge Tower. A lot of you have probably heard of it before. But basically, if you've never heard of it, we're going to go through the rules quickly. First, players must take any game action, so like attacking, blocking, casting spell, as soon as they are legally allowed to. So anytime you're legally allowed to take a game action, you have to take that game action. In order to make this easier, everybody has infinite life and infinite mana of all colors and types. And players have a shared library, which is this one right here. There's some judges that actually have like purpose-built Judge Tower libraries like already to go for this. I unfortunately did not have something like that. So what we're doing is we're using a bunch of bulk rares that I had lying around. And I think that that's going to make add a little bit of extra layer of fun to it, because even I don't actually know what like all the cards that are in here was. I've just like thumbed through and pulled out ones that looked cool. But if you asked me to name 5 specific cards that were in here, I don't think I could pull that off. Any X in a spell or ability's mana cost is 3. And activated abilities have an extra stipulation, which is that they can only be activated once per turn. And if a permanent has multiple activated abilities, then the ones that appear last in the text box must be activated first. Anytime a player does something against the rules, including slow play, which is against the rules, then that player loses a point, and at the end we'll count up how many points each player has, and that will be the basis for future bragging rights among the people of Fort Wayne. Since I'm hosting, I think it's only fair that I'll go first, and so I'll go ahead and draw my cards for the turn. So this is them. So I'm going to. Oh boy, this is going to be a little bit annoying. Well, one of the fun things is you have to figure out what you can do and what you don't want to do. So I'm going to start by playing this Omnath Locus of Rage, and I'm going to hold priority, and then I'm going to copy target creature spell that I control, except it's not legendary. So I'll have the Omnath Locus of Rage token enter the battlefield first, and then I'm going to have the other Omnath, the original one, enter the battlefield. And that is going to trigger when an elemental dies. The legend rule will not apply because the token is not legendary if the original spell is legendary. And then I will play a Call of the Wild and activate its ability. So I will reveal the top card of my library. If it's a creature card, I put it into play. Otherwise, put it in the graveyard. I do have a creature card, so I will put that into play. It enters the battlefield with 5 -1/-1 counters on it, and I can immediately activate its ability.
You must.
That is in fact what I will do, and I will pay 5 mana and remove those 5 counters from it, and we'll have Dalton draw 3 cards. So this is another fun facet about this game, is that sometimes you make gameplay decisions that might not be the best strategically in normal paper Magic, but in a format where you're basically capped based on how many things you can keep track of. Sometimes it might be a good idea to let someone else keep track of some stuff. So yeah, any responses to any of that?
Was I supposed to have cards in hand yet?
Yep.
Well, I mean, there is an ability on the stack that says target player draws 3 cards.
All right, perfect. So my empty hands are about to draw 3 cards, assuming I pass priority. Dave, are we cheating?
Actually, Dalton, it looks like you did just break the rules there because I see a double-faced card that does not have a sleeve. I'll give you that one for free just because, just because you're just getting used to this game here. But in the future, maybe, if that comes up, that might be a grounds for a investigation there.
Okay. So I'm looking at my hand here. Dave,
Yeah,
you have just resolved an ability.
that is true.
Do you have anything to do with your priority?
I do not have any other game actions that I wish to take at this time.
Wonderful, because I do.
Okay.
So I will be casting... Let's do Arc Bond first. And I'm going to target your Omnath clone, which should be somewhere.
Yeah, that's an interesting point. Go ahead and throw one of those dice this away.
All right.
So failure to maintain board state is going to be against Dave. He's going to get the first point.
And then as I'm casting my Arc Bond, targeting your token, I will hold priority and pay the extra 2 mana to cast Saproling Symbiosis as though it had flash.
I see.
So I'm ready to resolve my spells.
I have
Perfect.
nothing.
Saproling Symbiosis will resolve first. I'm going to create a 1/1 green Saproling for each creature I control.
I see.
Put that in the graveyard. And then I am going to cast Arc Bond. Cool, thank you.
Yeah, it's a sorcery.
So choose target creature. When
I
that
wish it
creature
was
is
an
dealt
instant.
damage this turn, deals that much damage to each other player and each other creature and each player, which is
Yeah, but it doesn't look like it's going to be dealt any damage
not
this
going to
turn.
do anything by itself.
Yep, unlucky.
So I'm just set those in my graveyard.
All right. Yeah.
Dave
and
has
I
20
will,
power on board.
Yeah, I will. None of it has haste, right? Like the Saproling. Oh, that one was.
I made none.
Yeah. So yeah, none of it has haste. So I'm ready to go ahead and pass turn. Does anybody have anything before we go to the next player's turn?
Nope.
Okay.
My turn.
Okay, so Dalton, during your upkeep, I actually do have an activated ability that I'd like to activate from
Okay.
Call of the Wild. So I'm going to pay 4 mana, reveal the top card of my library, and in this case, another creature card. Very unlucky. This time it's just a flyer with power and toughness equal to the number of creatures that I control. So,
Okay. Respectable.
so yeah, no other actions from my side here.
All right. I would like to draw for turn. Huzzah. Oh, it's 2 for...
Yeah, you have
Perfect.
2. Yep.
I got a creature and a sorcery. So I will be moving to my main phase. I would first like to cast Hurricane for
Okay.
X equals 3.
Right.
All players and flying creatures suffer 3 damage.
And you want to know the saddest thing ever is actually I do control 4 creatures.
Uh-huh.
So my flying creature has suffered 3 damage.
But all
if I could
players...
yeah.
So don't worry.
All players do.
We're all taking some damage. I'm keeping a legal board state.
Well, okay. Usually when people play this game, there's like a house rule that says like you don't have to announce that you have infinite mana every time you have to pass priority. You don't have to announce your life total because it's always infinity, and infinity plus or minus any finite number is still infinity. So, I feel like we can streamline the process a little bit if we use that house rule there.
Yeah. I would then like to cast Ghost Ship.
Okay.
That's so funny. As Ghost Ship resolves... Let's see. So per rules, I have to do things as soon as I can.
Yes, that is in fact the rules.
But I can obviously activate this at instant speed.
Right.
I can only cast this at sorcery speed per
Okay.
creature or sorcery.
Okay.
The rules don't require me to use the instant first, right?
That is correct.
Okay, perfect.
You have the choice of which one you want to perform first.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be casting Explore the Vastland.
I see.
Oh, no, I'm not. That would be silly. I don't want to run through all the cards that quick. So we're going to... See, Wandering Archaic requires me to have a lot of triggered abilities. So,
Better remember.
Hope you keep a legal voice.
I'm going to hold priority
Okay.
as I cast this, and I'm
Yep.
going to activate Ghost Ship.
Yep.
Okay?
Sounds great.
All right.
Does my Archaic resolve?
I have no responses.
Perfect.
No response.
All right.
I would like to try to pass the turn.
Okay.
Perfect. I'm going to go to my upkeep.
Okay. So pop quiz. Which of us gets to activate our activated ability first?
I don't know how to word it. It would be.
I don't know how to. Just pretend a player ask.
Well, it's gonna be Dalton be able to have the option to activate his ability first, and then his would go on the stack, and then you would have the option to respond.
Okay, so it goes based off of turn order.
Yes.
Right. So
Yeah.
Viewers at
You
home,
have
do
the
you
first.
agree?
You have the first option,
Which is nothing.
and then after that, the next player in turn order, which would be myself, has the next option. So because I have priority before Dalton has priority, I will activate.
Oh,
Call of the
right.
Wild.
I will strike 1 point from Mikey.
Yeah, I'm really bad at this, especially since I'm on camera. It's a little. This is.
To be fair, I actually just asked that question as like a stalling tactic while I work the answer out for
a
myself.
slow play.
That's fair. That's
So
fair. Slow play.
but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put this ability on the stack.
And then
If you are passing priority to do so,
Yeah.
I'm going to regenerate Ghost Ship.
Okay,
That sounds great.
Then I'll have Call of the Wild's ability resolve, and I'm gonna go ahead and whoo boy, thank goodness, we will go ahead and put that one right in the old graveyard.
Awesome. Is there any other actions you need to take before I draw my card?
No actions for my side.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and draw my card.
Was 7 red mana spent to cast that? Oh, no, it doesn't cast, right?
No, you are
Okay.
casting it
Into your graveyard.
and like yeah, but yeah, because I revealed it with Call of the Wild, it actually just goes to the graveyard.
Awesome.
When I put the Call of the Wild in, I wasn't sure if that was going to be like a net positive or a net negative.
Well, we're finding out
Because we're
really
throwing
quickly.
some cards away, but we're also like building the board straight up.
So
real quick.
I draw a martial law, and I'm gonna go ahead and cast that, which states at the beginning of my upkeep I get to detain target creature an opponent controls. That is the only card I have available, so I'm gonna go and try to pass the turn.
Okay, that's fine with me. So now I'm going to go into my upkeep, and I'll activate the ability of Call of the Wild here.
Pause.
Okay,
I'm going to activate Ghost Ship.
awesome.
He'll block one day.
Okay, yeah. And so then I'm going to allow this ability to resolve, revealing a land, also not a creature card, so that will be into the graveyard. And now I will be going to my turn. And thank goodness, because this landfall, I would be getting to put like some 5/5s into play or something. So I will draw my 3 cards and take a look at what we got here on the oh boy. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and first I'm going to cast a Blood-Soaked Champion. Okay, then I am going to cast a Bone Horde. Bone Horde entering the battlefield will cause a triggered ability to happen. Will you give me a dice?
Of course.
Okay, so this dice is going to represent my creature that I have here. Okay, and now we're going to be going to the council. So Selvala Stampede reads, starting with you, each player votes for wild or free. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card for each wild vote. And then I put them on the battlefield and shuffle the rest into the library. And I can put a permanent card from my hand onto the battlefield for each free vote. Okay, so I'm going to cast Selvala Stampede.
Would you
Go ahead.
Would you like to pay 2?
Let's see here. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, I may pay 2. If I don't, then I can copy. So yes, I'll choose to pay the 2 because I'm legally allowed to like do all the optional answers. So yeah, any other stuff before Selvala Stampede resolves?
I've got nothing.
In that case, I'm voting for free.
Oh, wild.
Wild.
Okay, so in that case, I'm going to reveal cards from the top of my library until I reveal 2 creature cards. So that's going to be 1 and 2. And then I will put those onto the battlefield and shuffle the rest into my library. So no shuffling. So these ones are both going to be put onto the battlefield. So there is going to be a triggered ability from this one that says when it enters the battlefield, it deals damage to target creature or player equal to the number of mountains that I control. That being 0.
Nice.
I'm going to deal the damage to myself.
Okay.
Then we have the Argentum Masticore. So at the beginning of my upkeep, I sacrifice it unless I discard a card. And when I discard a card this way, then I can destroy target non-land permanent and opponent controls with a lesser mana value.
It's such a cool card.
Okay. Now I'm going to activate the equip ability of Bone Horde, and I'm going to choose to attach it onto my Etched Monstrosity.
Okay.
Now, these creatures have all entered the battlefield this turn, so they are not eligible to attack. However, these ones all are eligible to be able to attack, so I think I'm just going to attack Dalton with all of these creatures.
Okay. So the rules state that you have to do all actions as early as you can.
Correct.
Are you required to make all blocks?
So attacking and blocking are both game actions that you are required to do.
Okay. But you can't choose no blockers, right?
Correct.
Okay.
If it's legally allowed for you to block, then you have to do that.
Okay, cool. Well, then in that case, I'm going to put my Wandering Archaic in front of your... Let's see, Answer Monstrosity has no protections, correct?
Correct.
Okay. I will be putting Wandering Archaic in front of your Etch Monstrosity.
Yeah.
And I'll have my Ghost Ship in front of your Battle Squadron.
Right.
And then...
See, look, I'm a homie, Dalton. I could have attacked Mikey, but I chose to attack you.
I like it. Okay. So then I have no actions until we resolve combat damage.
I'm going to F6 through the rest
Perfect.
of my turn.
I'm also F6'd.
Ghost Ship will regenerate,
Yes.
and Wandering Archaic will die to combat damage.
Okay. And yep, that's going to be all for my side.
Sweet, and I'll take, a nice casual 10
lots
damage.
Well, remember that we also were attacking with these. Yeah, that's the 10. Okay.
10.
Yep. I thought you were talking about this one for some reason. But
Nope.
Okay.
right.
Yep. So that is all for my turn.
I will untap.
Okay.
I will upkeep.
Okay.
I would like to activate Ghost Ship.
I have a response. I'd like to activate Call of the Wild.
Okay.
I really would not like to activate Call of the Wild. Oh boy, another creature. So, if a creature an opponent controls would die, exile it instead, and when I do, I create a 1/1 sapling token. And there's also two abilities. There's one that says 1 in a black, sacrifice 2 saplings to draw a card, and there's one that says green, sacrifice a sapling. This gets +2/+2 until end of turn. So I'm just going to go ahead and do a quick check. Doesn't look like we have any saplings available, but okay.
I could have had the synergy, Dave.
Baby.
We could have had
the synergies. All right. Well, yep. I guess no abilities for me to activate at this time.
All right. I would like to draw for turn.
Yep.
Glory and Stolen by the Fae.
Ooh,
all right.
baby.
2 sorcery speeds. So I would like to go to my main phase 1. Turn target creature with converted mana cost X to its owner's hand, so X is 3. So is there anything with mana value 3 or less on the
Blood-soaked
battlefield?
champion.
There's Blood-soaked champion.
And the token.
And the token.
And the token.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I like the token. So in that case, I would like to cast Stolen by the Fae first. And I'm going to target your token.
Wait a second, Dalton. The token is a copy of Omnath Locus of Rage.
Ooh. It sure is.
So there actually is only one legal target for that.
Mikey.
Hey,
Oh!
it's not my job to keep track of things for you. I could mislead you.
It's not one of his land tokens. That's right.
Yeah.
It sure is a token copy. Alright, and I will be making 3 1/1 blue fairy creature tokens with flying. This goes to your hand.
Oh, it returns to my hand?
Yep.
Okay. I thought it stole it. It says
No.
stolen by the Fae.
Yeah, it does. It is
doesn't
misleading.
steal the creature.
Why would you think it steals
Wow.
it?
Wow.
Stolen
okay.
by the Fae stealing? No. Silly.
That's yeah.
Alright.
Silly
Here are
is what
my
I would prefer
beautiful
to have.
1/1 creatures. They're so fantastic. And then that resolves. I have priority. I will cast Glory. Does Glory resolve?
Glory resolves.
Perfect. I would like to activate Glory's ability. I'm going to choose a color. Creatures I control gain protection from the chosen color until end of turn. Activate only if it's in your graveyard. So I won't activate it. Cool.
I was gonna say, hold on a second there, Dalton. I don't know if it's legal.
No, I have to attack. So,
Mm-hmm.
let's see. Dave.
Yeah.
Ghost Ship swinging hard.
I'm going to block with Sponothraxis.
No. Alright. It will tap as it regenerates.
Okay, so actually, Dalton.
What? Oh, no, Namada.
Is it gonna regenerate?
It will not.
I mean, maybe it will, right?
Well, let's
Let's
walk
see,
us
you
through.
have
So there is one other
replacement
card that
effect.
might be relevant.
creature and opponent controls who die, exile it instead, and then destruction. Okay, cool. So we have 2 replacement effects working here.
Yes.
As the owner of the object, I would like to choose to apply mine first.
Okay, so you want to have that remain in play.
Ooh, do I?
It's a great question.
No, this game gets easier.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So usually the strategic decision would be to do that.
I'm gonna exile it to Namada.
So yeah, it looks like I'm going to create a 1/1 green sapperling creature token, and when that ability resolves, I will have a 1/1 token here.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right, and then with that, because I can't activate that ability, I'm looking at passing my turn.
Okay, so I'm going to activate the ability that says green sacrifices sapperling. This gets +2/+2 until end of turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Alrighty, I'm gonna go to untap, upkeep, and I have an ability that triggers
Awesome.
on my upkeep.
Yep, absolutely.
I'm gonna choose my target to be your replacement of that guy. I cannot read his name upside down.
Namada.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So remind me what that target does.
Oh, it's going to detain target creature in opponent's control. It can't attack. It can't activate its abilities. It can't block.
Cannot attack or block or activate its
Yeah.
abilities. So we'll just put it off to
You
the
just
side
made
here.
it easier for him.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay. Is there anything else before I draw my card?
Actually, I would like to activate an ability as well.
Oh, you should have activated that with this ability on the stack.
So
Is that a point?
as part of the ability going on the
Oh,
stack, you have
okay,
to say
okay.
the target. So yeah, I'm not able to activate this ability.
Oh,
until
okay.
after
I
you
thought
say
you let it
that.
resolve. Okay, I see. I see.
So okay.
He moved it on his board,
But he
to be
didn't
way over
acknowledge
there.
it.
But don't worry, it wasn't an accept.
Again, not a creature card, so to my graveyard,
Okay.
Sarkhan will go.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and draw my card. That is a creature, so I'm going to go to my main phase.
Okay.
I'm going to then cast a Hero of Goma Fada? However that is pronounced.
Okay.
When it or another ally enters the battlefield under my control, creatures I control gain indestructible until the end of turn. So ability is going to trigger, go into the stack. Anything else? Nothing. Great. I have indestructible.
Okay.
That's going to be it. I'm going to move to end step.
Sounds
Okay.
fantastic.
All right.
Okay, so phase one, we are going to untap all of my permanents. I'm going to go ahead and move these ones up to the front row, indicating that they are able to attack.
Sounds great.
Then, during my upkeep, there is going to be a couple of game actions that I'd like to take. First of all, I would like to put this triggered ability from Argentum Masticore onto the stack. So I sacrifice it unless I discard a card, and when I discard a card this way, I destroy target non-land permanent and opponent controls with mana value less than or equal to the mana value of the discarded card.
Sweet.
So that ability is onto the stack. I will hold priority and respond to that ability using Call of the Wild's activated abilities.
Sweet.
Any response from anyone else?
No.
I have none.
Awesome. So we'll take a look, and that is not a creature. We will put that into the graveyard. Now we'll resolve this triggered ability, and I will go ahead and discard Blood-Soaked Champion. Now I will destroy a non-land permanent that an opponent controls with a mana value less than or equal to. So it looks like our only options would be one of those tokens that Dalton has made with Stolen by the Fae. So yeah, we'll take one of those out. And then proceed on to my draw step.
Yep. I have no responses.
So we'll go ahead and draw for turn. And, oh man, Elish Noir.
Ooh.
Interesting. Interesting. So I can do that. I can choose any number of target creatures, players, or planeswalkers. And for each of them, I exile the top card of my library, and it deals that much damage to the player. Wow. And then I can play the exiled cards until my next turn. Wow, that's going to be so fun. I can hardly wait. Okay. Well, actually, that could actually be kind of fun. Okay, so phase one, we're going to play the Essence Sliver.
Great.
Okay, I'm going to do that. Then I am going to cast a Soulfire Eruption. Okay.
Great.
So I'm going to choose any number of target creatures, players, or planeswalkers. So I will, I think that probably in the spirit of the game, I think you're supposed to have to target everything. So even though I would only want to target my own stuff, I guess I'll target your creatures and persons also.
Okay.
So that means that for each of these, what do we do? Oh, I can play the exiled cards until the end of my next turn. Oh, baby. So I'm going to get to play like 35 cards this turn. That's fantastic.
Don't go through this deck quick.
Okay, so for each of them, you exile the top card, and it deals damage equal to the revealed card's mana value to the target.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm just going to go through like in a
Exile
circle
cards.
here.
Okay.
Until the end of your. Ooh.
Yeah. So
Okay.
we're gonna start out with Nemata. And so we reveal a 3 with Nemata, so we will not successfully kill that.
Okay.
We're going to go to Etch Monstrosity. We almost certainly are not going to be able to kill that. We're going to go to the token, and we only deal 3 damage to that. And 5 damage to the Omnath, so that is someone that has suffered lethal damage. We've got 4 damage against the Essence Sliver, so that is also going to suffer lethal damage. We've got 3 damage against the Battle Squadron, which I do not think is probably going to take it down, but maybe it will. Who knows? Actually, no, it's already too much, because we already have these 4 to survive. Argentum Masticore, then. We are taking 4 damage. This is, like, so lame.
It's so close, but yet so far away.
All these ones that are just barely missed. Spawn of Thraxus is only taking 4 again. Oh, very nice, very nice. And so now we are up to Mikey's 4-3, so it will be taking 6 damage.
It is
so that
certainly gone.
That is a death. And then we've got a Pack Rat against this 1/1 token, and a Stoneforge Masterwork against that token, and a 7 Ball against the Glory. And then we actually have 3 more, which would be for the 3 of us. So I will be taking 0.
Oof.
Mikey will be taking 2.
Okay.
And Dalton will be taking 0 again. Okay, very nice. All right, so now the Soulfire Eruption has, let's see, we have exiled all of these cards, and it deals damage equal to the card's mana value, and I can play these until the end of my next turn. So this spell has now finished resolving. Let's perform state-based actions. So, oh, my board state got a little bit smaller there then.
A little bit.
Very nice, very nice. Okay, so now I do have some game actions that I'd like to take. So first of all, the Soulfire Eruption does say I can play the exiled cards, so I will begin by making a land play for the turn. Now, if anyone remembers, this double major had copied an Omnath Locus of Rage. So that says whenever a land enters the battlefield under my control, I put a 5/5 token onto the battlefield. All right, so that is just a normal 5/5 token with no abilities, as opposed to this one, which is a 5/5 copy of Omnath Locus of Rage. So that's kind of a grand 5 right there. So now we're gonna go through and take a little. Oh gosh, Pack Rat.
Okay, so
what a fantastic
in response to your trigger here,
Yeah.
I would like to give all of my creatures. This is in response to it going on the stack.
Okay.
I'm going to give all of my creatures pro red until end of turn.
Okay. So this creature has not yet entered the battlefield, but now it will enter the battlefield. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so let's see which of these is going to be like the least annoying that we could play.
Which one of them is an instant?
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna take 1 point and miss my trigger on Soulfire on purpose here.
So I'm gonna start the slow play timer now.
Yeah, Alright, well, we'll play a phasing of Zhalfur. So it comes into play, and another target non-land permanent phases out, and it can't phase in for as long as I control this permanent. So this is going to phase out, and
Smart.
so it cannot phase back in until this phasing is over. Can I have another dice?
Of course you may. I'll just put this whole stack here.
Yeah. So unfortunately, that ability is still on the stack. I've just chosen the target for it here. There may be some instance that I might have to play here, and it does not look like it. Wow, that's phenomenal. Okay, so that ability is going to resolve. Then we're going to go ahead and play, definitely not this one. Then we're going to go ahead and play a Stoneforge Masterwork. So that is going to have an ability that gives the equipped creature +1/+1 for each creature I control that shares a creature type with it. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and equip that also
Spell
onto
resolve.
this one here.
Perfect. I would like to dock you a point for your Adarkar Wastes.
Oh, that's true. I should have activated its mana ability here.
Yeah.
Very smart. Okay.
Good call, Dalton.
I know.
Yep.
Play
Someone's got to keep this guy in line.
Bulk Rare
He's the one
X.
really playing over here.
Yeah, I know, right?
Any of your upkeep.
Oh, wait. Oh, I can lose the game? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Oh, yeah.
Dave piles this group of cards together. He's like, wait a second.
This is
I
gonna
can
enter with
die?
4 counters on it.
I don't have to play this?
Forces the guest to play the game.
Well, that's a legal action that I can take. Here's one that everyone's gonna like. At the beginning of each player's draw step, that player draws 2 additional cards.
Oh, great.
Okay.
I like that one for this format.
Yeah, I think it's fun.
Yep. Okay. Then we've got Ramses the Assassin Lord. So other assassins I control, if I had any, would get +1/+1. And then whenever a player loses the game, if they were attacked by an assassin that I control, then I win the game. So that's kind of fun. Maybe I could win the game.
Well,
Actually, I maybe could. That's actually kind of true.
This turn by an assassin you control. Okay.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Okay. Then we've got our buddy Salkanor the Tainted. Let's see. Ooh, Daring Thief. And now, ooh, wow. Okay. I am going to. Oh, jeez, that's so sad. That's like actually terrible. Okay, I'm gonna play an Undertaker. And then I'm going to play a Living Twister. I'm going to pay green and return a land I control to my hand. And then I'm going to pay 1 and a red to deal 2 damage to Undertaker.
Okay.
And actually, we're going to put the land in the graveyard before the Undertaker goes there. Then, I'm going to play our old friend Celestial Dawn. So that is going to say that non-land cards that aren't in play are white, and I can spend white mana as though it was in color. I'm going to play a Orochi Hatchery for X equals 3. And then I'm going to put 3 snake tokens into play.
All right. Dave's gonna start rethinking his patron membership benefits.
Oh gosh, yes. Okay.
Stipulations are coming.
Then we're gonna play a Trostant. So when this enters the battlefield, I reveal the top 7 cards from my library, and I put any number of creature lands from among them into my hand, and the rest on bottom in a random order. Okay. So
Any number of creature or land?
yeah.
Cool.
So any of them in my hand, and the rest on the bottom in random order. So that is the top 7 cards.
Do you think his combo is gonna fizzle out?
I think so.
So we've got creature, sorcery,
Ooh.
artifact, sorcery, creature, and creature. So these are going to go in the bottom of the library in a random order.
Okay.
Would either of you like to cut?
No, I think I'm okay.
I'll trust you.
Don't be stacking the deck now.
Then we'll put all of these cards into my hand. Now, I would like to play a Pack Rat, and I'd like to discard 5 cards to make Pack Rat. Copies of Pack Rat.
Ah, so you can only activate an ability once a turn.
So, like, when I activate the first Pack Rat, it's going to make a new Pack Rat.
Okay.
Okay, I like that. We still have to dock you a point for this turn, though. You did not activate the Undertaker when you had the ability to activate the haste.
So
Oh,
it does
no
not have
haste.
haste.
I did not see the tap ability. Oh, my apologies. Okay.
All right. So,
No haste. That makes sense.
There are a total
trying.
of 4 Pack Rat tokens.
So you have 5 different
that
pack
I
rats,
have
4 in
now.
which are tokens.
Okay.
So these are 4 Pack Rat
Never seen the
tokens.
Undertaker.
Yeah. It's I think that they wanted to make a card that was like, I don't know why I would have put that card in there. That was a bad idea.
Pack rat? Yeah. Yep.
No, Pack Rat is a great card to put in there.
Oh, okay.
But because stuff like that. Okay, so now I think it might be finally time to progress to my end step here.
We're still on Dave's turn. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we're finally moving on to the end step here. So I'm gonna choose one that hasn't been chosen. I'm gonna say,
Okay, I will pause the game here,
ooh.
and I'm gonna dock you a lot of points.
Oh, what's that?
Oh,
All right, so number 1, combat.
Oh yeah, whatever.
We have 1 against Dave for not going to combat.
Yep,
I'm
yep.
gonna give you the benefit. I'm not gonna count each creature you didn't
No,
attack. with as a
that's
point.
only one. That's all.
And then number 2, you could equip Bone Horde.
oh,
Oh, did I not equip?
No.
Not this turn.
Oh,
Not this
that's
turn.
true. That's true. I remembered it last turn. That's kind of sad.
That you did.
I feel like there maybe should have been. I feel like there has to be at least like one other thing that everybody is forgetting about. But like, oh well.
Tell us at home.
Oh gosh. So I'm gonna choose the one where I exile Salkaner and return it to the battlefield under an opponent's control. So I'm gonna exile it and then put it into play under Dalton's control.
Okay.
And yeah, anything else before Dalton goes to his turn?
I have nothing.
Okay.
I think I'm okay.
Oh, awesome.
All right. I would like to move to my upkeep.
Okay, cool.
I have no effects.
Okay.
So, yep.
I would like to draw for turn.
I guess. If you
I'd
want
like to go back for just a minute.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I was thinking about this. This is what I was trying to... Don't we have a lot of replacement effects that we missed with exiling creatures that got destroyed last turn?
Which
From
creature would
Namada?
that be?
Oh, my glory.
Oh, your guys should have been exiled.
Ooh.
Wait, no, your glory wouldn't be, right?
It died from...
Oh yeah, it did.
Yep,
it did.
it did die from that.
Yeah, your token died. Whoa, why are you
Ooh.
exiling it now?
It was missed.
Yeah, well,
These
Are we keeping it in the
I
graveyard?
don't know. A lot of stuff has happened in the game. I don't know
There's-
if we can back
there's-
up to the point
Yeah.
where the error happened.
All right.
But
I'll
we
do
do
it.
need to dock him for missing
I'll
his
dock
trigger.
it. What trigger?
Oh, not trigger.
Third
Replacement
person.
effect. I don't know why I called it a trigger.
Okay,
Cool.
A lot of things going on right now. But yeah, we did miss the replacement effect.
Okay. So I'm in my
shocked
draw
none
step.
of these are
Yes.
sap
I've grabbed 1 for turn.
That's actually
This is number 2.
okay.
I would like to resolve my triggered ability of font
Yeah.
and draw 2 more.
Okay.
All right. In my draw step, I'm going to cast a Tarka's command. I would like to choose the mode of opponents can't gain life this turn and will deal 3 damage to each opponent.
Okay.
Ouch.
Take that.
Thank you.
Main phase. I would like to start with Crackle with Power. X is 3, so I'm going to deal 15 damage to each of up to 3 targets.
Wait, what's the mana value of that spell, Dalton?
The mana value of it?
Yeah.
It's 11.
Okay. I don't have any responses.
Just keeping up.
Are we just... Am I missing something
Oh, no,
here?
it's-
I don't know. I might be missing
Okay.
No,
something.
it's 11. That's what it is.
Okay, cool. So in that case, my targets that I'm going to be choosing, knowing that I have 15 to just shoot stuff. I don't like Ramses. I don't want to lose. I'm here to
Okay.
win. Let's see. What does Drossfiend say? Remove an oil counter. If it does, you lose the game.
If it has no counters on it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have 5 more turns before I can,
All right.
I think it counts the last one coming off of it as well.
I'm going to shoot your Argentum Masticore, and I'm going to shoot your Battle Squadron.
Okay.
Those
Okay,
are my
that's
3
what I-
targets.
So there's 3 targets is what it is. Okay.
Yep.
Now, how much damage is it? 15?
15 damage. 5 times X.
Okay, so after
Each of
this
up to
resolve,
X
I'm going to
targets.
have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
No.
14, 15, 16. So actually, Battle Squadron does not die.
I'm going to lose a point because I did not activate Glory.
Yep.
I would like to activate Glory. I'm going to give my creatures Pro Red.
Okay.
All right. Now, we're still in main phase 1. I'm going to cast Dragon Throne of Tarkir.
Okay.
Quick creature has Defender, and 2 tap other creatures you control gain Trample and +X until end of turn, where X is this creature's power.
Oh, baby.
When that resolves, I will equip. So now my Soulcanor has Defender.
Okay.
I would like to tap it. And give all other creatures I control trample and +5/+5 until end of turn.
Very nice.
And then I would like to play Gideon Jura.
Okay.
Assuming he resolves, I would like to... There's one tapped creature. Nice. I'm going to tick Gideon up. I'm going to put him on 8. I'm going to say that, Mikey, during your next turn, you have to attack Gideon Jura.
Okay.
Cool? Mm-hmm. All right. I would like to move to my end step.
Okay. So I actually have a point where you could have activated the bottom ability.
Ooh. I'll take it.
Fair. I forgot about that rule.
Yep.
Move to my end step. I'm going to give you possession of Solkanar.
Okay. Sounds great. Anything
Pass the
else?
turn.
Okay. Untap, upkeep. That's no longer detained. Any effects?
Okay.
No.
No?
Yes. I'm going to give my creatures pro white until end of turn.
Actually, I think that Mikey might have something that he wants to do too.
Yeah. Well, yes, I would like to detain.
That is what I'm going to be. Oh, that is. Okay.
Yeah,
that
this is
your
my.
upkeep.
I'm
Cool.
not sure. I'm not sure whether that's like a point for Dalton for like trying to cast or activate an ability when he didn't have priority, or a point for Mikey for like,
not announcing
his
my
trigger
triggers.
ability at the correct time. But
I did say upkeep, and I have effects.
You two can fight over which.
I'll
which
take
one
the
of
point,
you-
Dalton. I'll take the point.
right.
Then you can do your ability. This is going to be targeting again your Sapperling sacrificing replacement effect guy.
Okay, so
Not
this is again detained. Okay.
Yes, and then I'm going to go to my draw.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to draw one and draw 2 additional for the font.
Right.
So
Dave, do you really have no abilities to activate an instant speed now?
Well, a lot of the abilities require me to discard a card, so
Nice.
okay.
Yeah. Or
So,
remove 5 counters.
On my upkeep, I'm going to be casting the Silver Scrutiny.
So wait, when are you casting that?
My upkeep, my draw step. Sorry, I can cast it as though it had flash if X is 3 or less, where X is going to be 3. So I'm going to be drawing 3 cards.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Everything's a creature or enchantment, so I'm going to go to my main phase 1. I'm going to be casting Vile Redeemer. Now, the rules state that I have mana of all colors. Does it include colorless?
Yeah, all colors
Okay.
and types.
Okay. So when I cast it, I may pay an
And
additional.
snow if you need it.
Okay. I do take a point. This has flash. I didn't see that on the wall of text, so I do need to take a point. I saw a bunch of words. I missed it. So when I do cast, I may pay an additional colorless. If I do, I put a 1/1 colorless Eldrazi Scion creature token onto the battlefield for each non-token creature that has died under my control this turn. Those tokens have sacrifice, add colorless. Nothing has died, so I don't make any tokens. I'm going to be then casting Harvester of Souls. Death Touch whenever another non-token creature dies. I may draw a card. And then I'm going to cast the Juggernaut, Unstoppable Juggernaut. Attacks each combat if able. Juggernauts you control can't be blocked by walls. Other creatures you control have base power and toughness 5/3, and are Juggernauts in addition to their other creature types.
Sweet.
Then I'll be casting a Palace Siege. I am going to be choosing dragons. It'll make it simple. So at the beginning of my upkeep, each opponent loses 2 life and I gain 2 life.
Okay.
Then I will follow that with Indomitable Archangel. If I have Metalcraft, which I currently do not. Artifacts I control have Shroud as long as I control 3 or more artifacts. It has Flying. It is a 4/4. Okay, that was quite a bit. So I have nothing with haste. I am going to then move through the phases and then go to my end step, which this ability will trigger.
Nope.
Did I miss something? What
Yep.
did I miss?
Solkanar entered the battlefield under your control at my end step.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah,
it sure
yeah,
did.
yeah.
So I did miss an attack. I got to go back into attack then.
I don't think we go back.
Are we not going
I
back?
mean, well,
Do we?
Well, so it's a game rule violation, right?
Okay. Yep.
So we could back up to the point of the air by like rewinding literally nothing.
Okay.
I feel like that would be
I think that's in the spirit of the
We'll
game.
allow it.
Okay, so I will be attacking Dave with Solkanar.
I'll check with the
see.
officials.
I see.
We agree.
Yeah.
I
Watching the replay online, we agree that this is acceptable.
Yeah, this is a good fix.
so I am going to block with a 4/4.
Oh, okay.
So
So that's gonna die. A non-token creature dies, so I get to draw a card.
it's any non-token.
Yeah, whenever another non-token creature. So I'm going to be drawing a card.
Wow.
That
Oof,
card is.
Mikey, another point.
What did I miss?
Your Solkanar is a 5/3.
Oh, it is. That is correct.
Other creatures, yeah.
So this is gonna be dead.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, that's fair. So this is gone into my graveyard.
Hold on-
Wait, no.
hold on
Who was
a
the original owner of this?
Yeah. So
Was
as,
it you?
as the person who
Okay.
like played it off that like gigantic monster?
I forgot who
that would
started
be
with
my,
it.
my creature.
Okay. So then this would also die. I'm going to be drawing another card. And actually, it doesn't go to the graveyard. It is in exile because it
was
is
like,
under
so
my
sorry,
control.
Dave.
So here's an interesting fact: it's a creature an opponent controls would die. So
I controlled
that,
it.
That is a creature that you control. So this replacement effect would indeed apply to that event.
So I don't draw a card off of that one,
So
but
no,
you
it
do
would be
create
getting
a.
exiled, and I would make a sapling token.
Okay. I think that's all the mistakes I could possibly make in a single turn right
Yep.
now. Except I'm gonna have to go to main phase 2 and cast this.
Did you draw it?
Yeah, that's from his 4/4.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
I only drew one card instead of two.
Perfect.
All right. So actually, I have something before we go to main phase.
yes.
So during
Actually.
Actually.
yeah. So before we move out of that.
Oh, yes, I
I
see.
will sacrifice the sapling token.
Give it the. Oh, you can't.
Oh,
It's
does
detained,
It has
so-
detained. Okay.
Oof.
You gotta get you a point on that one.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to get an actual sapling token out. Ooh.
I would also like to ask the question, if we are misrepresenting the board state, is that an issue worthy of a point?
Depends on how.
Depends on who it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Dave, your rats are 5/5s.
Oh,
but you have
the-
the dice on 4.
No, there's 4 rats.
And the original.
Yeah. No, there's 4 rats. That's why I put them all on 4.
Okay.
I'm a Jin main, so.
Understandable. So this enters the battlefield when a creature casts. When I cast a creature spell, stuttering, put a +1/+1 counter on it. When it dies, I distribute the counters among any number of target creatures I control, where X is the number of +1 counters on it. Currently, I have none of that, so I will be then passing my turn.
Ouch. I'm going to realize I lose a point and Mikey loses a point.
Oh,
You're supposed to attack Gideon.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I could have. Oh, thanks for bailing me out on this Kira Lich Lord. 'Cause
You're
that was
very
gonna be
welcome.
Mega annoying.
I will take a point to help us out. The board.
Okay.
Help a brother out. Okay. All right. So are we ready to move to my turn?
I hope so.
How long do you think people have been looking at this video going, Gideon Jura, guys, Gideon
Oh
Jura?
my gosh!
You forgot
I
about
guarantee the
Gideon Jura."
comments for this video is just gonna be like all like, oh, X judge cheated here, Y judge cheated there, like, oh. it's
This
gonna
guy
be-
judges my GPs?
Yeah, I can't believe it, right?
Nope,
Oh,
they're magic.
All right, so I am going to
Point to the viewer.
untap for my turn.
Bold choice.
Yep. Then we're going to proceed to my upkeep. I do have a triggered ability that triggers at the beginning of my upkeep to remove an oil counter from this. I will respond to that by putting an additional 3 tokens into play.
I do have to ask where your sapling token is.
So these are my.
It's right here.
Oh yeah, it's this one here.
Oh, okay.
So these are my snake tokens. So we'll say I have 3 of them, and then these 3 that cannot attack.
Okay.
So then we'll proceed to this ability where we remove a counter from this guy.
We do need to dock you some points for missing the life loss from Archfiend of the Dross's ability for creatures being...
So those creatures got exiled. Though.
One creature died. Or is that any creature?
Creature in a.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay, I thought it was Blood Artist
Yeah,
effects.
yeah. No, it's actually just your guys' creatures, unfortunately.
That's not
Slash
fair.
fortunately, I don't know, maybe.
not
Proceed
fair.
to my draw step. I will draw a Ingenious Mastery, which casts a few less. So let's see. If the oh wait, no. I cannot cast this as an instant. This is a different type of card with a cheaper mana cost if you do something. During my upkeep or during my draw step, I'm gonna use Packraft's ability to discard this card. I guess there's no like excuse for having it, but we're still gonna have it before because
Okay.
Okay, then
Packraft
we're
is
gonna
coded as force.
we're gonna proceed on to my main phase, in which case...
Oof, Dave.
What's that?
Draw 2.
Ooh, I slept my trigger. Oh, damn. I'm cheating. I'm hard cheating for this
Yep.
one. So we're going to draw 2. Neither one of these is an instant, so I'm going to use some of my other pack rats to,
Yep.
to get rid of those.
It does make your decision trees considerably
And I
shorter.
was wondering if the pack rat was going to be held like good or not in this format either, but I think it's fine. Then we will uptick the lore counter, so we have another target non-land permanent that gets to phase out. I think for my phasing out, I think we can phase our old buddy Orochi Hatchery. So we're going to move him over to...
When do those phase back in?
So they cannot phase back in as long as I control the phasing of Zahalfer.
Perfect.
Okay.
But once that's gone,
Then they will phase
is
back in.
upkeep.
They have the ability.
Untap stuff, yes indeed. All right, so now that we've proceeded through that and I don't have any more stuff to play, I can re-equip both of these equipments, and I think we'll put them on our old buddy, the Battle Squadron.
There you
I'm just
go.
going to shortcut that in case...
I'll allow it.
So these 3 creatures entered the battlefield this turn and are thus not eligible to attack. This is an enchantment, which is also not eligible to attack. That's an artifact.
For what possible reason?
So we're going to go ahead and line these all up. And so these are my things that can attack. And, oh baby, that is
Just
it.
a low
Now this
keyboard.
is not able to attack because it's a tank,
Correct.
correct?
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
Now, did Gideon taunt everybody or just
Just Mikey.
Okay, so with that being
Illegally,
the
we
case,
might add.
yeah, it cheats. So with that being the case, I think we are
I
going
legally
to.
taunted you.
That's fair.
I think we are going to come in hard on Mikey's side here.
Okay.
Now these 3 rat tokens are also not able to attack with these 4 armor.
Okay. So, what do we have that has flying?
All right, so we have this is a flying creature, and this is a flying creature, and also this is a flying creature.
Okay. Well, I will have the Indomitable Archangel block the big boy in the air.
Very big boy.
I will then have Beast Caller block the... Anything with 2 toughness coming at me?
I don't think so.
Anything of note outside of tokens. Okay, well this is going to block a pack rat.
Okay.
And then I will have the Unstoppable Juggernaut block a pack rat.
Doesn't that say it can't block?
No, it doesn't say that. It says attack each combat
can't-
able
can't
and
be
then
blocked.
can't be
Okay.
blocked by
I was
walls.
gonna say, I knew there was some kind of evasion
There's
thing
a
on there.
there's a block word on that card.
I mean, you typically can't block with it because it's always attacking.
Yeah,
this
that's what I was thinking of then.
this is also blocking another separate pack rat.
Okay.
And then I will have Harvester of Souls be blocking.
Oh, that has death touch.
That does have Death Touch. A pack rat.
No, not a pack rat.
A pack rat.
No, some lame creature for me.
So you're losing 2 pack rats.
Okay.
And
Is
I will
he?
notably.
So the pack
oh, I
rats
guess
are-
not.
there
It might be
he is.
1. Sorry, I do have a Death Touch, and it will block
Yeah,
the
so-
non-token pack rat
Okay.
To send a message.
to send the message.
Send a
to make it more confusing.
All right. And which of your creatures are suffering lethal damage?
All of my creatures are going to be suffering lethal damage,
Okay.
and you will be losing 1 creature that suffers lethal damage from Death
so
Touch.
This token creature is going back into the thing. Now, I do have a replacement effect that I'd like to apply to some of these.
The Harvester was notably blocking the non-token. pack
we
rat.
said
Yeah,
the
yeah. I was
non-token
just.
one?
I needed to send the message.
Yeah, we can't make it easy for your viewers.
No.
Everyone must remember the 4s are pack rats.
So you
The
have
editing might help.
some replacement effects.
Yeah, it's from this one.
Okay,
Hey,
so
real quick, was this Saproling able to attack?
it should have been, yes,
Ooh, it should.
Yes.
Wait, is it?
because it was on my turn in which.
It would have been created.
Sweet.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Sniped.
So these are gone and in exile. Nothing died outside of your pack rat. So I will have a draw trigger from the Harvester of Souls.
Right, and that
Um,
is I create 5/1/1 Saproling.
Yes, and I will be
going
drawing
up to 6.
1 card. These are in exile. So I'll be drawing 1 card, and that is not an instant. So
All right.
awesome.
So, what's next?
Well,
I
we just
believe you've drawn your card.
Yeah.
Are we second main?
So yeah,
It's your turn.
Yeah, it's,
Okay.
it's my turn.
Okay.
Cool.
So,
Whose
yeah.
turn is it?
I do not have any other actions I would like to take during my turn. So
Okay.
Awesome.
So we move to your end step.
yes.
Do you not have any end step things right now?
No, I got rid of the salt.
Ah, very
Now,
nice.
did you activate your glory this turn?
I don't actually remember.
You did not activate.
no.
Well, if I'm wrong, please let us know. I'm sure they'll let us know in the comments.
but I don't remember.
I'm
either.
gonna circle
I
this
don't
one,
remember that.
and we'll use it as a tiebreaker.
Sure,
we'll have
sure.
to check the tapes on it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we're passing to my turn.
That's correct.
Untap. Done. Upkeep.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to put glory on the stack.
Yay!
I'm gonna move this bad boy to the top of my graveyard.
Okay.
And I would like to choose red.
Okay.
Draw.
Mm-hmm.
Hup. All right. It's not an instant, so I will like to. Do we still have the? Yes, we have our font out.
Yes,
so I'll be drawing
indeed.
2 more.
Weren't you supposed to draw 2 per turn anyways?
Yeah, that's your 2
Ooh.
normals. So
You're right.
Yeah, one more.
Okay, it didn't matter. Let's see, enchantment,
running
3
out.
creatures. Okay. So I would like to put Enduring Renewal out first. Wait, let me make sure none of these have flash. Alright, Enduring Renewal comes out 1st.
Mhm.
I play with my hand revealed. Huh.
Whoa.
If I would draw a card, reveal the top card of the library instead. If it's a creature, put it into my graveyard, otherwise draw a card.
That's
When a creature is put
broken.
into my graveyard from play, return it to my hand.
Oh man.
Well, that won't be happening anytime soon. Next up, I would like to play Rashadan Brigand. When it comes into play, each opponent sacks a permanent unless they pay 3.
I will be paying the 3.
Do you have to pay the 3?
I don't
Or can
have
you
to pay.
sacrifice it.
I don't know if you have to.
Because I'm 1,000,000% sacking a permanent if that's legal. Like,
You may sack a permanent.
Gosh, okay. We don't want to sacrifice this one though, because that's really good. I guess, maybe I should. Yeah, no, we're sacking this guy. Screw that.
All right. Now that this is in play, I would like to equip. And I will activate Gideon for 0.
Okay.
He's a soldier.
He's a 0/0, a 6/6.
Next up, I will cast General Tazri.
Aha.
When she enters, I may search the library for an ally. We don't search, right?
Why not?
Can I search?
Yeah.
Do I search?
It's legal for you to search, so.
You said we don't shuffle, so
Wait, did I say that?
you did.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I would like to resolve my trigger if that is okay
Yeah.
with everyone.
That's fine by me. I have no response.
Would you believe me if I told you there is not an ally left?
Oh man.
I would like that to be checked. Can we get
Yeah,
can we get a judge over here?
All right. Then we're going to activate Tazri to give ally creatures I control +X until end of turn, where X is the number of colors among those creatures.
Okay, so,
So everything gets +1/+1
No, it's 2, right? Oh, it's only
of
allies.
allies.
Okay.
And then I will cast Custody Lich. Oof, that should have been activated before the trigger resolved.
Yeah.
Good
Custody Lich will enter. I will be the Monarch. Woo.
Gosh. Anyone remember how that ability or how that works?
At the beginning, end step. Draw a
Oh,
card.
it is during the end step, isn't it? Yep. See, I
Or
should have.
what is it, at the beginning, your end step?
I'll get us
Your
in.
end step.
At the beginning, your end step. There's no
Yeah, that'd be
of.
great. I appreciate that.
And when I become the Monarch, target player sacks a creature.
I do not have a creature.
Oh, that's the ability of the Lich. Okay.
Yep. When the Lich enters, target, or when I become the Monarch, you sack a creature. So Dave, please sack a creature.
Dang, that's gonna really hurt me.
All right. Well, I would like to go to combat.
Okay, so at the beginning of the Monarch's end step, that player draws a card,
Yep.
and whenever a creature deals combat damage to the Monarch, that creature's controller becomes the Monarch.
At the beginning, your end step. Mikey,
Yep.
6. He doesn't have vigilance, does he?
Don't
Nope.
think
Just prevent all damage. So
Ow.
6 coming at Mikey.
I'll take the 6.
Haha, I'm on the board.
Wait, were you able to block that?
Nope, this is in my hand.
Okay.
And
I have
then
no creatures.
Palsy? Yeah, I was gonna say that's so broken. You have no creatures.
I would like to move to my end step. and I will put my Monarch trigger on the stack.
F6.
Resolve.
Resolve.
All right, not an instant. So I will pass.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, my martial law
Yep.
trigger. Any other triggers on upkeep here? This is the target is going to. Oh, you don't have your guy anymore. That's sad.
Yep.
Um,
Can't lock that one down.
Huh. Tazri
Okay.
can't activate its ability.
In response, I would like to give my creatures pro white until end of turn.
Okay. Anything else?
Ooh.
I would like to activate Tazri.
There you go.
Okay.
All right.
That's it.
All right.
All right. So hold on a sec here.
And then this is going to be the next one.
Yeah. So it turns out that like both of these triggered during your upkeep.
At the same time, I was just
they-
going one at a time here.
Well,
So
you
if
know,
there's anything else you want to
officially
do.
they should both be going on the stack. Like
I was shortcutting. My apologies. I wanted that to resolve.
Yeah, you
and
did
then
not
now this is
announce-
now resolving. My apologies. I'll take the point.
No, I don't think that's actually a point.
We'll
because
give you
it's
your
not,
sideways point.
Sideways
Yeah, well, that's one of the tiebreaker points, right?
Sure.
Which one did you choose for this again?
This was dragon, so I'm nothing. We just
At
lose.
the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent loses 2 and you gain 2. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
the easiest
that's all right.
one.
That's fine.
So then we are square here.
Yeah.
No abilities to be activated.
Nothing from my side.
Okay, perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and draw. And then I'm going to draw my 2 extra. That was not an instant. Okay. So
Oh man, we're left one for me. Huh?
one card here. I'm going to first cast Cut of the Prophets. Casualty 3. I can sacrifice a creature with power 3 or greater when I do copy this spell. X is going to be 3. I'm going to draw 3 cards and lose 3 life.
Okay.
I only have the ability to draw 1 card.
All
And
right.
you have drawn from an empty library,
So
loser.
I've lost the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, this is fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm really happy with the end result here.
Yep. So we have now officially gone through all of the cards. So we're gonna go ahead and finish the turnout, and then we'll tally the results.
Okay, so I'm going to then cast Midnight Banshee. At the beginning of my upkeep, put a negative counter on each non-black creature I control. And
That would
has
have been
Wither.
so great if we had it like way earlier.
I'm going to cast Opportunistic Dragon. I will be taking your Etched Monstrosity.
Oh no, Stealer.
I will then play Blade of the Shared
Human or artifact?
or Artifact. Yes, that is in fact an artifact.
Yeah, for as long as this remains on the battlefield, you gain control of it.
You didn't want my Dragon Throne?
No, I did not
Okay.
want because I would have to actually activate that.
Well, no, it loses all abilities, right?
Oh, I guess that's true. Blade of the Shared Souls. I will be getting the 4 Mirabin enter the battlefield trigger, and this needs to be over here. So I will create a token, 2/2 Rebel. Can I have a die, please? Not that it matters too much, but
For Mirren!
and then after that resolve,
Sorry, headphone wearers.
when it becomes attached to a creature, as long as you're attached, you have that creature become a copy of another target creature I control. Midnight Banshee.
Nice.
I'm gonna then equipped to Midnight Banshee.
Now, what a great combo.
I want to then have that become a copy of Opportunistic Dragon. And then I'm going to cast Horizon Nightmare.
Okay.
I'm going to go to combat. I have nothing that can attack. I will then go to main phase 2, then to end. At the beginning of my end step, I may sacrifice an artifact, creature, enchantment, land, or planeswalker. If I do, each opponent may sacrifice a permanent that shares a card type with it. For each opponent who doesn't, that player loses 2 life, and I draw a card. I will be sacrificing an artifact,
Okay.
creature, an enchantment.
Oh, you can do
Or
all 3?
Planeswalker.
Oh, wait, or planeswalker?
Or-
Oh, I thought it was one of you.
No.
Oh,
That'd be so
Something
insane.
or the other.
For
That's
3
lame.
mana? Are you kidding me?
that's lame. I thought she was so much better than she was. Just your
No, she's
artifact.
fine.
Okay. So that means I can sack an artifact also?
Yep.
All right, let's see if I'm...
Dragon Throne.
I wish she was better. Okay. That will, unless you have other things to do, that will conclude my turn.
And that's it. That's
right.
all she wrote.
All right.
We are all out of cards in the library.
So how many points did I end up
So
racking
yeah,
up?
oh man, I'm afraid to know
Me too.
how many points I got.
I
But
embarrassed myself.
I'm gonna blame that one stupid card. The putting the Soulfire eruption in the pile.
That
ended
was
up
a
being
bold
very
choice.
poor-
Yeah.
Well, I've never like made one of these before, so I didn't know like what the relative power level of all these cards was. But like, yeah, I guess I'm glad that I took that bullet for the table.
So you're gonna have to.
I would have probably got hurt pretty hard by whoever drew it if it wasn't gonna be me.
You're gonna have to scan the Judge Tower Discord servers and figure out what the actual tech is of power level ratings.
I think the real tech was if we would have had like more mass removal spells, then that could have really like made the game play a little bit better. I think, or like removal spells in general. I figured there would be more of them, but I guess there were like there randomly wasn't a bunch of them in the stuff that I went through.
There also wasn't a lot of instances I've noticed in which.
Well, like I kind of don't mind that because
right.
That if everybody's like on the lookout for it all the time, then it just bogs the game down by a lot. So,
absolutely.
All right,
but that's it.
Points.
Grand totals, Dalton.
I was trying to stall that.
Yeah,
So-
I didn't want to hear it either.
So, turn order here. What I'm looking at, and our viewers at home may disagree here.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
what we collectively more or less agreed
in the
upon.
comments. Make sure you say what the real winner was.
Dave, you had 7 points.
I only had 7.
I thought it was more.
Wow, that's crazy.
Wow.
I had 7
Oh my gosh.
with the potential 8th
Oh,
of whether or not
we know
I
the half
activated
ones count.
glory.
Half ones count as a tiebreaker.
So, we'll see.
Oh, I probably have way
Mikey?
more.
6.5.
Hey! Woo! Job, Mikey! I did it! I thought I was going to
And
fail.
so that is it. Mikey is officially the winner of the first annual Judging for the Win
Oh, this is
Judge
annual.
Tower Open. Who knows? The patron votes. If you're on Patreon, I appreciate the heck out of you. Please don't make me do this again. But if you do, I'm dragging these two right back into the crucible with me. So that is 100% up to all of you. That is all that I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. Join me again next time for another Daily Ruling. But until then, I hope you have a great day.
Bye.
See ya.
Oh, man.